Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. And fires in a fastball at 95. That missed inside. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton makes the grab, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. In for a strike. And it's 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. Foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around second is Harper. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing.
Now this one gets through. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect. And he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game and the velocity seems to go up.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stop. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Josh Young in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That misses. 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Buxton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Going back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Royce Lewis in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Young headed for the plate. The throw in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Late swing fouled off. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is down low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. And here comes Carlos Correa. Late on that fastball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Castellanos gets under it and makes the grab. And that is the inning. Back in Minnesota. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Lopez back to work. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it is JT Realmuto. Clips the corner. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Twins, Jonah Bride. Turner. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now at the plate, Yuri Ruiz. And that misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. 2-1. That one pushed foul. And it remains 2-2. That one just misses. Trey Turner gloves it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's the strike. Stop. Whips it to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Leading off, Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is going to go. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. And that skips in the dirt.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton sizing it up. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And
1 ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed.
That's inside.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
High fly ball out to left field. Bader settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Josh Young. Doubled in his
6,
first AB.
Designated hitter, Josh Young.
And there's a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
Ball one. 1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Fought off foul. Turner. That's the third out. Inning over. Back at Target Field, this is Bryson Stott. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that's outside.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Hit in the air, right field. Throws to second. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Way inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses off the outside edge. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count is 3-1. Lopez over to second, and that's 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Stop on third with 2 out. That one down the line, and foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Trey Turner at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
1 strike.
On the ground, Correa. They take the force out. Out number 3. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 4th. Here's Contreras now.
Wilson Contreras.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's inside. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa. Fly to right his first time.
Correa.
Off the plate, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Phils up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. One gone, runner at first. Jonah Bride digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And that's down and away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that gets down into the gap. Around second is Correa. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Save!
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Makes the catch for the second out. And stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Outside with a breaking ball. Looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2. Marsh moving back. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Now pitching for
Danny
the Twins,
Coulombe takes over. On the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
There you go.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Boom. Up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
One strike.
Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one misses. And a count 2-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Now batting Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
No strike.
And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tying run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Brock Stewart.
For Philadelphia, number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And stops DH. Josh. Young.
The designated hitter, Josh Young. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 35.
And that one off the outside edge.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Now here is Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Now batting, the first
Man at
baseman,
first with one gone. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Boom. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top 6. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle. Correa over to
He's
first. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Both 2 in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. That was the
That's the
sweeper,
ball.
but it missed.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Right. Fires over to
You're
first. And Realmuto is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now Correa up to hit.
Not shortstop, Carlos
Hernandez, a
Correa.
6'4" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. First pitch misses. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting that averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And a curveball is just outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Ryan Jeffers. That clips the corner. Correa at first, one gone. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. And that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5. And here is Yuri Ruiz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that gets down for a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Squirts away a little bit.
No, that's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that drops in for a strike.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Byron Buxton will hit next. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That
Nope,
one
that's
just
off the
misses the outside corner. 2-2. That
3
one
and 2.
missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler puts it away, and the inning is over. Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Stewart back to work.
Oop.
Swing and a miss, strike
No ball,
1.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Buxton makes the grab, 1 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Bryce Harper.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And here comes Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Jeffers gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back at target field, and now the DH, Josh Young.
Designated hitter. Young. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 66, Jose Ruiz.
And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting,
Royce Lewis, the next to hit.
Lewis.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Slider clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Kepler on the move. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Trey Turner gloves it. Now a jump throw. In time. Got him. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Jorge Alcala on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it on to first. Gets in. One away on a drop third strike. Here is Sosa to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Two away now.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Castellanos at the plate and takes high there. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Schwarber stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. And it gets by him.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge.
2-1.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jeffers stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 away. Esteury Ruiz, the next twin up to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. Slapped foul. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bader. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 99, Taiwan.
Bader batting with one down, takes a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the ground, 2-ball, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Right on third, Ruiz on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 0-2. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the ninth. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now pitching for the
on the bump, Cole Sands.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And another ball. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6. Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He caught it behind his back. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Johan Rojas now at the plate. Down the inside corner for a strike. Sands, a 6'3" righty. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. And now here is Harper. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.